Hello, everybody. Well, Parshat Mishpatim is known mostly for the laws that are connected to torts, Ben Adam LaChavero. We do have a section in which the pilgrimage to the Beit Hashem on the Shalosh Regalim is mentioned. The Torah tells us Shalosh Regalim Tachog Li Bashana, את חג המצות תשמור 7 ימים תאכל מצות, כאשר ציוויתיך למועד חודש האביב, כי בו יצאת ממצרים, ולא יראו פני ריקם. 3 holidays, 3 festivals you will celebrate for me in the Mikdash annually. Firstly, there is the holiday of Pesach, where you will eat matzot as was commanded. For you left Mitzrayim, and you shall not appear before me in the sanctuary empty-handed. And then the Torah continues, V'chag ha'katzir bikurei ma'asecha asher tizra b'sadeh, v'chag ha'asif b'tzeit hashana ba'aspecha et ma'asecha min hasadeh. There is the harvest festival, which is, of course, a reference to Shavuot, and the ingathering festival at the end of the harvest, referencing Sukkot. Shalosh pa'amim b'shana yera'eh kol zuchorcha et penei ha'adon Hashem. For 3 times a year, we need to appear in the Mikdash before HaKadosh Baruch Hu. There are a number of questions that arise. Number 1, Shalosh regalim tachog li b'shana. What does that mean, tachog? We would translate it simply in English as to celebrate. The Gemara in Masechet Chagiga, Daf Yud Amud Bet, seems to allow that this means ichlu, ushtu, v'chugu chaga, eat, drink, and celebrate b'simcha. Of course, also there is a connotation of the Karban Chagiga. And so this gives rise to the following questions. Why is this mentioned here, Dafka, immediately after Pesach, as part of the Passover din, and not at the very end like we have the last pasuk, which is Shalosh Pamim Bashana, Yera'eh Kol Zechurcha Penei Ha'adon Hashem. In fact, one might also wonder, if you're going to put it in the middle, why especially with Pesach? Why didn't you put it after Shavuot? And lastly, why is the concept of Re'iyah mentioned in this mini parsha twice? The first pasuk after Pesach, where it says at the end, V'lo yera'u fanai rekam, and then the concluding pasuk, Shalosh pamim b'shana yera'eh. So the Netziv in Hamek Davar gives us a very interesting insight. The holidays of Shavuot and Sukkot we would have celebrated traditionally even without a divine imperative. And that is because of their very definition in the Pasuk. Every year, Shavuot and Sukkot were the bookends of what was hopefully a successful harvest season, where people were naturally overjoyed and grateful to HaKadosh Baruch Hu for his munificence and blessing. So they would have celebrated anyway. But Pesach, what does Pesach celebrate for a Jew in the year 1000, for a Jew in the year 2024? Tavshin Pei Dalet. What does Pesach mean? I had no harvest then. So therefore, in fact, we have a Torah command. You have to celebrate Pesach with simcha, even though there's nothing personal. There was no exodus in your lifetime that you can recognize. Still, celebrate Pesach as one of a set of 3, equal to the joy that you naturally feel on Shavuot and on Sukkot. But I think it goes deeper than that. The Torah here is giving us a message. We do not live with an attitude of, what have you done for me lately? Pesach, we are grateful in a historic sense for something that HaKadosh Baruch Hu did to our ancestors long ago. So long as we are in agriculture, Shavuot and Sukkot is something that we celebrate annually. We're thrilled with a good harvest. And the Torah is teaching us a lesson. Gratitude is not just for what you've done for me lately, but to retain a sense of gratitude to all the tovot, the nisim v'niflaot, that HaKadosh Baruch Hu has done, whether today, yesterday, a decade ago, a century ago, or before millennia. Chodesh Tov v'Shabbat Shalom.